Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Where today, our new little area is growing up quite nicely. A huge residential demand. Our unemployment is sitting at like 4 or 5%. I think it's 5%, which is beautiful. It's kind of what we want to see. This area has fully upgraded already, like done. And there's like one or two houses, and they're taking care of themselves really fast. What we don't have is any office demand. I did go ahead and zone it a little bit more here. I kind of filled in the roads, and I'm gonna do a little bit more. Not you. A little bit more industrial, not a lot. Even though they're not gonna build it anytime soon, I just want it just to kind of fill in this area. It'll eventually zone. That's probably going to be a bit noisy right there, so we'll probably want to do like a little buffer zone of offices. Just because the industry is so loud. Actually, let's just get rid of the industry and then we can get rid of the offices too. So we're going to finish filling out our residential over here. And then we're going to move on to a new area. I'm not going to go there. I want to go there and there. Cool. And that'll take care of quite a bit of our residential need, honestly. Probably all of it, I would assume. We'll let them build here. But not down here, because we're eventually going to bring a road around and it'll connect to all this in some sort of fashion. But for now, I want to come over to this area and switch it back down to low density. I know we went high density there. I'm kind of just trying to mix it up so that we've got like these little pocket neighborhoods kind of hidden in some nice areas. Over there, they've got a nice view of the river from many places, but let's give, the people who want single family homes some nice places to live. So, that's the street. Cool. I want to do the same thing here, just kind of follow the shoreline, like we've been doing over there. We may wind up doing a walkway, but I doubt it. I'd rather just have the houses right up against the shore. I'd rather not get rid of that rock. He's kind of cool, but he's also kind of in the way, so see ya. I know, I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. 2 seconds later. Literally like 2 seconds later. I'm also going to get rid of that one. Oh well. It's progress. So bring that up to over right here, but I'm not going to connect. There's an intersection right there. What I am going to do is just run some wonky little streets off into here. I think what we'll do is have like a main one that kind of comes off like, sure, like that. And then we'll have some that go this way. Kind of intentionally want to leave some gaps between some of these areas over here. Not a lot, but a few, just so it's not jam-packed full of stuff. Then this area is going to need a bit of water. Oops. For saying that I really want to go work over by the airport, we just keep getting farther and farther away from it. We are eventually going to have to go over there, though, and deal with all of that. It's such a huge area. Oops, sorry about that. Here, does that take care of that? Not quite. So I like to keep it realistic for the plumbing. Ooh, we got a little gap right there. Cool. Now you guys all have water. Sorry. Your toilets will now flush. So that should fill in pretty quick. That is also very quickly taking up the residential demand. We have a big commercial demand. So what I'd like to do is, as I mentioned, we're going to switch to low density stuff. So we'll do some low density commercial. It will take care of noise. Low density doesn't really make a lot of noise. So it should be fine. I'd kind of like to have a road that goes right across here, just to give them multiple ways in and out. So let's build that road. Actually, can I get it to go off at that same angle? Oh, I can. Even better. That way it's closer to over there. Well, they still have to shoot all the way around, though, don't they? So let's do that. That way they've got a couple ways in and out of this area, which will be good. So everybody has water. Everybody has water. I don't really remember what I was doing when I was like, ooh, I want a road there. That's just the way my brain works. And then we'll also have like a little one that jumps over this way to help them get over here. These guys will have a road off into this island. They'll probably, never mind, there won't be any roads off of Industry. Well, maybe. We might can bring a road across right there. Maybe even right here. Or off this bridge. That would make more sense to come off the bridge. I'd like to get a train station over here, too. Just to help these dudes get around. Oh, look, another fire. Is anything, like, completely burned down? Let's go do a disaster check. I don't see anything needing... I don't even remember building this area. When did we build that? Don't know. I really don't remember building it. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I was going to do my bus lines for this area because we did not do our residential area earlier. So this is residential here. So we'll start our line and then we'll bring it down because, like I mentioned, I want it to overlap the other two lines. Where is there a stop for this line? It's way up there. There's one here. Cool, that'll work. Because then I can just come up in here, catch that bit of Industry, and then come back this way. Bring one down here. Have one go there. And then we can maybe catch this road a little bit. Like if we do this and then... can you really not? Oh, no, you really cannot. Okay. So then how about we bring it in here and then have it go out somewhere? Question mark. I know what we'll do so that they can connect. Easy. This is easy mode. So there. What we'll do, since nobody's building in the offices there right now, we will just sacrifice a house to the name of progress. Come on, line up on the grid. On the square. On the... Fine, right there. Whatever. There we go. We sacrifice somebody's house. Has to be done sometimes. And then they can walk across from bus stop to bus stop. Oh, crap. Didn't do a thing on the bus stop. I have no idea which one I just built. That one? Yeah, that one. I did not get the right kind of buses on it. And whoops. And now there's the wrong kind of buses on it. Go away. Select types, biofuel. Get rid of that one. Remove. And then turn budget control back on. There we go. Problem solved. And we get buses that connect to both of those lines so they can switch buses and get over to the metro should they desire. You know, we had 92,000 people before we started building all this. How do we suddenly have less? I don't really know. God, they are really wanting a lot of commercial. Oof, and no housing. Like there's zero housing demand. Unemployment's starting to go back up too. I really don't want this to be all commercial. Like, I truly don't. Oh yeah, I want to check death care over here. Thank you. Which is pretty bad. So let's go ahead and extend our commercial down into here. Fire coverage on this little island, or peninsula, I guess. Not the greatest. So we can get that taken care of. And then we can put in a tiny police precinct as well. And it's been a minute since we built a post office, so let's get a post office in this area. Wherever I can get one. There we go. Cool. And then we'll bring commercial on down this main drag here. Like to about here, and then switch it. Not thrilled with the idea, but there's no resident. Well, we're starting to get some residential demand. And low density should spike high density demand, because that's kind of the way it works. So by having all this low density, we should... You know what? It's that painted weird. Don't paint that backside. Just right here. There you go. Leave that rock alone. We've already destroyed too many beautiful rocks on this peninsula. We don't want to destroy anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it all in, even though we don't really have the demand for it right now. Because it'll get there. Trust me. I'm a professional City Skylines player. Wouldn't that be cool? Competitive City Skylines. Whole new esport. Oh no, John. Looks like Team... I don't know. What energy drink would sponsor City Skylines? I have no idea. Ooh, we're losing money all of a sudden. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and get a path in. We'll just tear down one of these little buildings here. There we go. Or not. Thought it would. That's not on the ground. This is all wrong. Wrong. Why weren't you on the ground to start with? Look, cooperate with me, will you? Your space is already occupied. Look, go right there. Perfect. I love it. So we'll bring you... We'll click the right button on the third try. We'll bring you to there. And we'll bring you to right there. Cool. I know this will fill out over time, I hope. We still have no office and no industrial demand. Hopefully, as these people start building, that will spur the other. Because we still have a lot of residential building, despite the fact that the demand is very low. One thing I would like to look at, though, is our tourism. Our city of attractiveness is slowly but surely coming up. We were actually up to 80, which makes me think something is burned down again. So I go over here, check these that we still need to deal with. No, I don't see anything saying it needs rebuilt. Oh, never mind. Big part of the trade school burned down again. Here, hurry up. Give us back our tourism. Oh, there we go. That's why our tourism dropped. Because this dude actually helps with tourism in the city. So we'll get our trade school fountain and our technology museum back up and running. And this museum is a big tourist attraction as well. So we'll get that back open as soon as these two helicopters finish their thing with their little dogs. They have little dogs that get out and look for survivors. And they do find survivors, believe it or not. They're built. Cool. Here the dog goes. Oh, doggo. We have had a disaster here, though. There's a screenshot for you. Just death. Done. Cool. Disasters. No disaster reports. Those fires aren't counting as disasters. So they must not be covering enough acreage for me to get a report on them. We still need to come up with something for this side over here as well. Not really sure what that's going to be just yet, honestly. I could, if I wanted to, expand our national park down to here and have some light riverfront camping sites and some fishing. That might not be a bad idea. Park areas. Park area, there we go. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that idea. Like, just bring it down here to the shore. Cover all this just to make sure we've got it. And then we can expand our national park to include some stuff down here. We'll have to do an extra, an extra side entrance for it. like the side gate or whatever it's called. By the way, in between videos, like the last 2 videos, I got some sort of achievement related to cable cars. I guess because of the number of people I've had ride cable cars. I don't know. But it is quite busy. People are using it to get up there to the national park. Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I mean, and even more using it to go back down. So it's kind of nice. This parking lot that I built, excuse me, I have hiccups. This parking lot that we built is full. We got like a spot or 2 spots. No, there's a little personal scooter thingy there. Actually, I think there's some on this one too. Yep. So yeah, the parking lot's full. So it's kind of nuts. How are we doing on our growth over here? And we're just not, because they want commercial. Well, if that's what they want, let's go ahead and figure out where the park is going to end. So nature reserve. I'm going to side gate. There we go. I'm going to plop that down. Oh, I didn't make my park area big enough. There you go. Will that make you happy? Yeah, that'll make you happy. Cool. And then we can just bring in a curvy little path off of this dude that kind of follows these trees. Don't want to get rid of too many of them, so I want my camping sites to be right up against them. Though I do want to get a little closer for fishing right here. And then we'll bring this off and have like some more fishing right there. Cool. And is that all in the park area? That little bit is not. So what I'm thinking is this might be a good spot to have some more commercial type stuff. So what we'll do is find those fishing cabins and see how happy they are with their positions. And by positions, I mean like how close to a path there. Like if I put this one here, yeah, he immediately complains. All right, well, that's what I needed to know. I can get a couple in there. And then what we could also do maybe is some hunting cabins. Can we just turn that filter off, please? Thank you. Since we're in like these wooded areas, some hunting cabins might not be a bad idea. Make one there and then switch to this one. And do one right next to these rocks. Cool. And then since we have rocks right here, we'll put in a bouldering site. Kind of like right up against these trees. Awesome. And then maybe just a couple camping sites. A lean-to shelter. Let's put that over here. Right. I want you around the road, and then I want my tents to kind of be close to this. This gets tricky to get these to have road access, but also be still considered part of that, or make it look like it's part of that, I guess I should say. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to do a whole lot right here. Just a couple little things just to bring some extra people in. And it already is. So that's cool. This park is bringing in 7 people. Awesome. 7 people per week. Well, maybe it'll get better now that there's more stuff to do. Hunting and or fishing. And then what we could do is bring some more touristy things down here. Like, I think a natural fit with this would be, I don't know where it is. Yeah, the riding stables. I think the riding stables would be a nice match for out here. Very naturey. Yeah. I think that's a very good match. And then what we'll do is bring a road in, like, this way. I'm not going to have it go all the way up against the nature reserve, but it's going to get close. So do like that. And then we'll come up here right. I don't want to go right next to the tracks. Let's get rid of that. We will come in like that. And that'll leave a little bit of woods there. And then connect it up. That wants to be a bridge, I guess. Okay, fine. And then this is going to be eventually a mixture of residential. I don't like that being a bridge. A mixture of residential and commercial over here. Though not very dense at all. What do you call them dense? So, whoops. I'm going to switch to curvy roads. You can go able, Lizard. Thank you. Actually, let's see if I can't do a thing here. Get it to kind of follow that main road, but then go there. And then I don't think it's going to be so busy over there that we have to worry about traffic. And then maybe connect it, you're doing a good thing, up like this to get between them. Yeah, that should work. These dudes are going to need water, though. I'm surprised they're not already complaining about it. Usually those dudes are like, hey, hunters need water, too. And I guess fishermen need water, even though, you know, they're right there by fresh water. Why don't you just scoop some out? Lazy fishermen. There, cool. That'll fill in that area. Not going to fill in that area at all or over here. Probably just put trees in there, but we are going to do a little bit along this coast just to help it wrap into this area and kind of have a bridge that spans that, a bridge that comes over, and all that good stuff. But this is going to help us get some of our commercial need taken care of. And what I'm going to do is come back in, and we're going to make another, I guess, tourism specialty right here, right off all this nice touristy goodness. Actually, tourism, let's go look at what type of buildings get built where. That's not really gonna do much there. Let's make that a little bigger. There. What do we like the look of here? See, like, the leisure buildings are all really small. There's spas, weightlifting, gyms, stuff like that. And I'm kind of okay that it's low density because there's some low density over there, so whatever. So yeah, I think I want this to just be, that was leisure, right? Let's be sure. Leisure specialty, awesome. Wow, this is getting to be a busy intersection. So we want to go here, we want to go here, we want to click that, and we want to go bang. Bang! Just like that. Bang. And we're going to put in a lot of commercial here to match up with our specialty. And then we're going to have like just a shopping district here. And then everything else will eventually be residential. Well, but first, we need to look into death care and all that good stuff. And we'll probably need a post office over here. Probably get away with a small firehouse. Yeah, that covers that area just fine. Same for the police. Pretty sure we can do a small, the police, and a post office. Beautiful. And he's not too far from the main distribution hub, so he'll get the mail really quick. Cool, so that should start helping with some more of our commercial need, which should eventually expose a residential need. Unemployment is sitting nicely at 5%, traffic at 83%. Again, we have hot spots, but nothing that's bad. By the way, all you naysayers who are like, this is never going to get any better, it is. Look, it's flowing. This is over here in that industrial area. Everyone's like, well, you did this and this and this and this and this wrong. And I was like, no, trust me, it'll be fine. And this is the worst I've seen it. Like, I keep checking traffic between videos. This is literally the worst I've seen it in 4 videos that I've recorded in a row now. And that's just a tiny little tailback. That's not even enough for the cars to start despawning. So it's fine. I did put in this road. I showed you guys that road. And I did let some people exit onto the highway over here. Well, you don't have enough workers, huh? Okay, well, who is that complaining? Oh, it's you guys. The bookstore. You need uneducated workers, and you need uneducated workers. That might be a problem, because I zoned a lot of freaking low density commercial. Oh well. So these dudes building up nicely. Yeah, that's going to take care of our commercial need, and I think that's also going to take care of today's video. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.